Good morning. Welcome to Sending Ravens. See what we got today, people. What's the day bringing? It's another gorgeous day here. I know it's been a little hot some places. I remember I did a climate video about four months ago maybe on the other channel, Tarot by Janine channel. And we did get that the biggest issue was going to be extra heat. It was going to be one of the hottest years in a long, long time. So it can be very dangerous, I know. We haven't started the vicious forest fires that we sometimes get here where we are. I mean, we don't get them right in our vicinity, but really close. And then we usually get a lot of smoke. And BC, British Columbia, gets it a lot worse, but and northern Alberta can be really bad too. Let's see what we got. So our first card pull was this really working hard card. This card is somebody who works really hard at a lot of things. It's kind of an 80% card. If you were asking a question about, is something going to work? This card says if you keep working at something, you have an 80% chance of, so a really good chance of, because you've been putting so much effort into it, keep it up and the thing will happen, what you want to happen. And sometimes keeping it up is not just physically, literally, although that's pentacles, so it's quite physical. It could mean just keep up the intending, visualizing. You're working on something, you're working on it. If that came up as an archetype in a marriage, there was two people and this was one of them, describing one of the people in the marriage and what they were contributing. That's a very hard working card, and it's someone who does their work. And sometimes I mean spiritual or emotional work, not just physical, literal work. So this person is working very hard at something and they're going to harvest, and they're already harvesting rewards. Okay, let's have a look. Here's the past. So there's the Two of Pentacles in the past. So some kind of situation around you looks like it has something to do with money, and it might be a little tricky, or even lifestyle. Okay, because there's a juggling of two things here. Sometimes this is a little rocky financially. It's like maybe things have been a little tough and you had to stretch it financially for a while. Okay, and that makes sense to a lot of people, I know. Okay, and this card says, but you've been working so hard on sorting that out and financially really working towards your goals, emotionally, spiritually working on maybe feeling abundant, like you're doing good work. It's just been literally a little tough. I mean, sometimes it has nothing to do with how hard you work. It has everything to do with the economy, or it has everything to do with your situation in life somehow, right? Okay, so here we have a karma card. So a situation around you that feels like you've been working really hard on, getting it right and moving in a certain direction, either financially or in a relationship or in your workplace. Wherever that sort of applies in your life, you've been working really hard on something, and some of the things that have been hard have not had anything to do with, how hard you worked. You worked really hard, okay? And sometimes just life is hard to work with, right? Sometimes no matter how hard you work, the economy isn't cooperating, or do you know what I mean? Or your sort of area of business is just slow that time or whatever, okay? It's karmic. So sometimes it's in the stars, or it's just the way it is right now, right? Okay, and here we have this fair, honest, integral kind of card in the middle. So I feel like you've done everything you can in a situation, and it still stayed a little tricky, okay? And I feel like there's going to be a really big decision to make, whether you keep working on that and you follow it all the way through. You're going to come to a crossroads where you're really either going to keep working at this, okay, or let it go, because this card does one or the other, okay? The World, it comes full circle to something. Okay, it comes full circle. And your advice seems to be, because this is the advice, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Even though it feels really hard, I feel like, yeah, it's not a time to let it go, actually. I feel like this will shift. The stars will align to your favor. Things will shift financially. All your hard work is going to come to fruition here. Okay? And I feel like you're coming to a point when you could just give it up because you're thinking, okay, things are against me, so I'm just going to let it go. No, hang in there another, week or two. I feel like this is about to take a really big shift with that world. And even though it'll feel like, oh my goodness, is the universe just telling me drop it because it's been so hard? No. Keep one foot in front of the other with the practical work, with the literally every day working on this, what you're working on. It's going to all of a sudden have a big shift. And that makes sense. We've had this, well, several planets were in retrograde apparently, and they're about to all go direct here, and it'll be like we hit the ground running. So I've been talking about this to a lot of my clients. They've been having a rough time. And I feel like, you know what, just hang in there another week, and all of a sudden you're going to start seeing fruit from all that hard work. You're going to start seeing fruits for your labors. Okay, so whatever it's been a little hard lately, you've been working on so hard and putting all your love and effort into, don't give it up just yet. Okay? Don't give it up. Just keep working through it, one foot in front of the other, and trust, because you're about to see rewards, okay? You're about to see a shift. Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Sending you some ravens. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your summer, everybody.